Hello guys, this is Roger69501 and welcome to my channel. Well, on this video I'm going to give you my thoughts for this story arc, which is actually from Superman Action Comics Revenge. Yep, that's the name of the story arc, Revenge. So part one is issue 979. Check out that cover. Amazing cover, love it. We got all the bad guys there. Part 2 is issue 980. Check that out. Awesome cover also. Next one is 981. Man, all the covers for this story arc, they are amazing. They are really nice. 982. Check that out. 983. Look at that. Just awesome. What can I say? And 984, the last part. Check that out. Okay. Let's get started. Let me get myself organized here first. Can't start this video without organizing myself. Okay. Part 1, issue 979. Well, the story continued from the last one. I'm gonna put a link of a couple of videos that has to do something that it has something to do with this story arc. Indirect, but it does. So the thing is that Revenge. Well, remember my last video? It was a two-part story arc. Well, this is the continuation from that two-part story arc. So the story starts. Yeah, what can we say? Mogul have Superman by the throat. I know, just amazing. Now, how to say that? I like the art. The art is from Seicher, I think it is. Look at that. That's amazing. So the thing is that all the bad guys how I can start this. Superman Cyborg, he wants to kill Superman. Yeah, like every other bad guy. The thing is that he decided to have his own revenge squad, which is done by all the bad guys that we see here on the cover. Now you wondering who's that green guy there with the green suit? Well, that's Metal. And we have Cyborg, we got the other Superman, we got Mogul, and we got the Telepath. It's just one missing, which happens to be Zod. Okay, so the thing is that they want to release all of them. While all that's going on, we see Clark Kent that he bought an apartment on Metropolis. So this is the transition from small town in the countryside to move to the big city. Well, since now they're going to be working at the Daily Planet, so it's more closer. And not only that, they bought a penthouse. They bought a penthouse. So I don't know where they got the money from. Although Lois Lane, she's a very famous writer because when she arrived to this universe, she used to write novels of her experience that she had with Intergang and all the bad guys on the other Earth. So she kind of got almost killed by Intergang without knowing that Intergang was also in this universe. So it's a long story. But anyway, so they are buying that. So we see the bad guys going to the Arctic, to Superman's Fortress of Solitude, kind of like his second Fortress of Solitude. The thing is that They are searching for what's the name? They are searching for the stone. What's the name of it? Uh, the Oblivion Stone. But not only that, it was on Superman's uh, Fortress of Solitude, the one that he has in the Himalayas, not North Pole. This was kind of like his. Think of it like Batman. That Batman has different hideouts. Well, Superman used to have two of them. One in the Arctic, the one that we all know, and this one in the Himalayas, kind of like that no one knows about it. So that's what he did. But I guess the bad guys find out about it. So it's not much. So it's not much of a secret. Okay, so from there we go, and we see that they got the Oblivion Stone, but it's only half of the stone. So Superman kind of like hear something, so he decides to go to investigate. Check that out. I mean, like the artist, the way that he draws Superman flying, just amazing, just awesome, just awesome. Just to once that he arrived, not only that, that the bad guys went there with a couple of more because Superman had kind of like a few prisoners on this cave, but they were not prisoners per se. The thing is that if he would let them loose, they will die on Earth because the atmosphere is not for them. So Superman have them kind of like a small capsule, and each one of them, the machine will create the atmosphere that each one of them needs for them to survive, which makes sense. The thing is, when the bad guys arrive, they didn't care and they kill them all. So Superman, he's kind of like, well, he's pissed off. So Cyborg and the other one and Mogul and the white hair guy, the telepathic guy. So they decide to kill him. They didn't care. So Superman says, well, they're going to pay for it. So from there we go to the moon. In the moon we see the rest of the guys. You see they are using Batman Batcave that he has in the moon. And we see Hank Henshaw, that he's about to get punched by Mogul. So they are talking about that. Not only that, that we see that Hank Henshaw, he transformed from his human form to Superman Cyborg. Oh yeah, check that out. I just love the art. And then from there we see that, well, they are all fighting each other, and Superman Cyborg tell Mogul, bow to me. And that's how this issue ends. Mogul kissing his hand, like he's some kind of king or pope. Anyway. Oh well. It's gonna rain cats and dogs today. Okay. Part 2, 980. Check that out. Awesome cover. Okay, so now the bad guys, I'm gonna call it the Revenge Squad, decide to go to Belle Reve to free General Zod. So we see the Revenge Squad right here talking among them, planning how to rescue, who's gonna be the boss once that they rescue General Zod. And then we go to Metropolis. We see Little John, not liking the apartment that he'd rather be in the small town bill because, well, he had his friends over there, he has his pets, and all that. So he's not too happy about it. So they are just trying to convince him that, look, this is a nice place and blah blah blah. Well, you know how kids are. So the thing is that from there we go to other states. I mean, this story goes from one place to the other, to the next, to the next, to the next. It's got has a lot of jumping around. Wow. So from there we go to the Justice League Space Station. watchtower, actually. So we see that Superman, he's investigating, trying to find Cyborg energy signature to find out where he's at. The thing is that they have kind of like a conversation between Superman and Batman, at least on this universe. Well, they don't cross each other. Superman, he went not able. I mean, how Superman told few things to Batman that he made Batman know what to answer. I mean, he did not know how to answer for what Superman told him. It's not like saying, look, there is other better ways of achieving the same goals without brutalized people. The thing is that Batman says, I don't like it either, but now might not be the right time. Like it or not, they are doing some good, and he's talking about Suicide Squad. So Superman answers, only because Waller has a gun pointing to their heads. The ends rarely justify the means. Ouch! Not only that, furthermore, Superman says, I know you found a good one for the JLA team, Bruce, but when it comes to Waller and those around her, I'm skeptical to say the least. And Batman just stood there like he did not know what to say. Look at it. Just awesome. So finally he finds the signature, he go and chase him. Batman says, look, you're gonna need my help, and Superman says, look, this is Superman's problem, you just stay here, and that's it. So Superman just flew away. So we arrived to Belle Reve. Now, there's a video that I make, I believe so, about Suicide Squad. That they have, it's called the Black Bolt. Okay, the Black Bolt is, I think of it like a bubble, but it's a black bubble. Yeah, it's a black bubble that whatever is inside will kind of like get you to remind, you get to turn to be a scary little chicken, kind of like all the guilt that you might have, it will enhance all the guilt and all the sadness that you have inside that black bubble. So that's what it does. Because inside there is General Zod. So we see Cyborg and the other Superman inside the vault trying to find General Zod. I mean, it's just awesome. So Superman goes to Belle Reve and he sees the Black Vault. So he goes inside also. So he sees his parents dead, and his parents complaining about, you did save us, you did not do it enough for us, you are ungrateful, everything that we did to you, you let us die, knowing that you can save us, and so on and so forth. And Superman said, well, I wasn't there, it's not my fault, I feel sorry, and blah, blah, blah. The thing is that Superman, he feels guilty as hell, only to be apprehended by Cyborg. Again, Superman got grabbed by the neck again. Check that out. So Superman Superman defend himself. There's a big fight going on, back and forth. Check that out. Look at that. It's just amazing. Look at that. So they are fighting like always. So it ends where Superman sees supposed all the people that have died. So they are kind of like coming back to hunt him, kind of like zombie-like. The difference that they don't eat people and they actually talk. This is your fault. You let us die. You must die. Kind of. Part 3, 981. Check this out. Now we have General Zod on the cover. Okay. Part 3. So we see Superman struggling with all those dead people. The thing is that all that is happening on his mind. None of it is real. Everything is on his mind. The thing is that eventually, kind of like the bubble, kind of like it dissolved in itself with Superman inside. And we see Amanda Waller looking at Superman like, okay, now what? Now Amanda on this story arc, she was a pain in the ass. Well, she always, I mean, she's always is. It just here she was more. The thing is that finally General Zod escaped, as we can see him here, all proud, the big general. So he reunited with all the two, Superman, Cyborg, and the other one. I forgot his name. So the thing is that they all swear alliance to him, to General Zod. The thing is that finally Superman is waking up from his pass out. The thing is that he doesn't feel good. So we see the part of the Revenge Squad flying. Check that out. Sorry about the glare. Look at that. So the thing is that Superman see them and he goes to confront them. Look at that. Look at this double spread page. Look at this. Just amazing. I love the art. Look at that. I love the art and the colorist. It just give it the main touch to make the art real eye candy. So Zod is punching everybody. So there's fight. At that moment, which by chance happened to be a helicopter flying by from the news station. He was going to do something else, and then he stumbled to the fight. So they are both broadcasting the fight around the world. So we see that Supergirl is looking at it at the TV, Lex Luthor, the Chinese Superman. The thing is that General Zod punched Superman so hard. Look at it. I mean, the action on this comic book reminds me of the Superman, the movie of the Superman, big time. So the thing is that, well, when Superman hits the ground here hard, he just kind of like escape. And General Zod says, well, he's a coward. He's a chicken. The thing is that he go to that small town. And Lois Lane knew that the only place that he can go was going back to the house on his town. The thing is that when Superman was inside that black ball, when he got out of it, because it did dissolve, well, Superman, look at that. Look at his eyes. Well, sorry about the glare. God, stupid glare. Well, Superman is blind. That's it. Okay. 982, part 3. Check that out. I mean, part 4. Excuse me. Okay. So here we see now, we find out that Superman is blind. So now finally we have all the Revenge Squad right there. Talking to Superman Cyborg. You see Superman Cyborg, he wants to be the boss. But General Zod, he says, look, I don't take orders from nobody. People take orders from me. I don't take orders. But Superman Cyborg, he has a strategy that, or an idea that is a lot better than General Zod. General Zod, he just wants to punch Superman to death. Now, the thing is that Superman Cyborg, he come up with this idea. Look, we all can combine our powers. Each one of us has a different power that we can deal with Superman. So, the point is that we need to go inside the Phantom Zone. That's the whole thing of General Zod, is that he wants to go inside of the Phantom Zone. So they are talking, who's trying to be the boss and all that. So from there we go to Superman hideout in the Arctic. Lois Lane and Lily John. So the thing is that the Revenge Squad, they decide to go to the Arctic because they are trying to figure out how Superman can get his sight back. They think that he's blind as a bat. So I guess this moment like this, that he really needs Batman. So So from there we see that, well, the Revenge Squad arrived to his Fortress of Solitude. Right there, look at that. Look at it. Look at General Zod's face. It's like he's hungry for blood. Check that out. Look at it. Just amazing. The thing is that John and Lois Lane, they go to hide. They finally get in. Superman goes underground. He goes underground, then turn different direction to come up underneath of the bad guys. And look at that. Now, all that's going on while Superman is blind. The thing is that he listens to the heartbeat and smell and sound. So the thing is that Supergirl is looking at the news, so she decides to go and help. The fight still continue. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, Superman just getting his ass kicked big time. Look at that. I mean, I read a lot of Superman books, but Superman getting his ass beat by 6 guys or 5, never saw that before. Not only that, just right on the moment. No, I like this panel here. Look at it, right there. This one here. This one here. Superman is getting beat up by all this, or by the Revenge Squad, all at the same time. Look at that. And then suddenly, when Mongo was going to give him the final punch, he kind of like flew away, and nobody knows what happened. The thing is that he was saved by Supergirl. Now the thing is that Supergirl, she did not arrive alone. She came with the rest of the Superman family. We have Lex Luthor, Chinese Superman, Supergirl, Superwoman. Look at that. And Steel. And Lex Luthor standing in the front like he's some kind of leader. Please, check that out. But that was the end of the issue. Now we have 2 teams. First was 6 against 1. Now we're going to have 6 versus 6 and so on and so forth. Okay, part 5. Check that out. Sorry this video taking long, but it's a long story though. So we see that now we have we have a standoff right here, just waiting who's gonna fight who. So while all that's going on, Superman Cyborg tell Blanky, he said, look, keep me psychic link with the rest of the team, so that way they don't know what's going on, kind of like X-Men. The thing is that, okay, the fight starts just right here. When Zod attacked Superman, he noticed that Superman, he didn't try to defend himself. So he's wondering, you did not defend yourself or cover yourself, nothing. You just stood there. So it's when he realized that he's blind. That's it. I mean, that was it. So the thing is, so we see everybody's fighting everybody. Now all this is going on the Superman Fortress. Not only that while all this is going on, Superman left an order to the robot to have Lois Lane and Little John get into kind of like a spaceship and fly away to escape. Not only that once that General Zod realized that Superman is blind, so General Zod realized, okay, fine, you're fighting, but you are blind. I know, so that means that you're using your other senses, smell, sound. So, but if you're using sound, or in this case hearing, well, so General Zod, what he decides to do is use his super screen to Superman. So it kind of like it went all around the Fortress of Solitude, which makes Superman dizzy. So while all that's going on, General Zod realized that Superman has a family. At this moment, Zod realized that Superman has a wife and a kid. Believe it or not. I mean, he suspected because on the beginning of the story, Superman Cyborg, he's the one. I mean, he knew that Superman had a son, but the way that he said it on the beginning of the story, Zod really realized, wait a minute, you're telling me that Superman has a son or a daughter? And Cyborg said, yeah. I said, well, that's just interesting. But he doesn't know, he hasn't seen them yet. So the thing is that, so the Lois Lane and Little John decide to escape on the spaceship just to be destroyed by General Zod. So General Zod, on his mind, he believes that he killed Superman's wife and kid. So just to find, he's trying to get this machine, kind of like to open, it's kind of like a key to the Phantom Zone. Because he wants to get an army, because the Phantom Zone is full of bad guys. So not only that, so here comes the Super Team again. Yeah, that's a cool name, the Super Team. So they are all against the bad guys again. They're Revenge Squad. So they are fighting, fight. The thing is that Zod pushed them into the Phantom Zone, including Superman, Cyborg, and the other one. Check that out. Part 6, 984. Check that out, that cover. This story is really good. I mean, once that you start reading it, you just get into the action, fight. It was fun. So we see that the trick worked. Supergirl is on the ground. So we see that the Super Team, they're all into the Phantom Zone with Superman, Cyborg, and the Eradicator. That's the other name, Superman. The thing is that he's still linked with Blanky. So they are into the Phantom Zone, searching for the army. The thing is that it's not an army that General Zod is looking. It's not the army. Not only that, so the thing is that once that all this going on, Little John decides to use Superman battle suit, as we can see here, to fight Zod and try to save Supergirl. Amazing, huh? So while Little John is trying to operate the battle suit, there's a voice talking to him. Okay, look, do this, do that, go here, go there. So there is a voice talking to him, but he doesn't know who is it, which I thought was one of the machine, but it's not one of the machine, which I was surprised about it, which you're gonna find out on the end of the story. So Supergirl recovers, and here we go again. Fight. So the thing is that finally, when Superman Cyborg stumbled to the person that he was looking for, and you see, Zod, he doesn't care about the people they are in the Phantom Zone. He doesn't care about them. He was saying that, yeah, I mean, I have a big army there that we can use him to take over the world. Well, that's a lie. The reason that he wants to go to the Phantom Zone is to rescue Ursa and her son, which happens to be General Zod's wife and his kid. I know. Check that out. Yeah. Just fun. So now we have the General Zod family versus Superman family. Eventually it's gonna happen. So the thing is that Blanky, he cannot take it anymore. The thing is that finally he came to this earth. The thing is that Superman, Zod start fighting with the battle suit. And while all that's going on, Lois Lane sent Krypton seeking to attack Zod, which he wounded Zod pretty bad though. The thing is that they all arrive from the Phantom Zone. So Sod is happy, and she says, "Okay, let's go and finish this." But Ursa tells Sod, "Look, you have some pretty bad wounds there. So let's leave the fight for another day. They just take care of your wounds," which it was smart of her part. Eh. So the thing is that they all arrive from the Phantom Zone. So kind of like Superman and Zod look to each other, and Zod just leaves. Okay. So Superman leaves Superman Cyborg inside the Phantom Zone. Heck, Henshaw. He living in the Phantom Zone. So Superman Cyborg, he's been betrayed twice. One by General Zod and the other one from Superman. On his mind. You see, he blames Superman for the death of his wife. So the thing is that Superman wants Lois Lane and Little John to leave the place because he doesn't want Lex Luthor to, to know that Superman has a family. So the thing is that, remember that little voice was talking to John when he was using the Superman battle suit? There was a little voice talking to him saying, "Go here, go there." Well, happens to be Mr. Oz. He's the one who was talking to Little John. So actually, he's the one who saved Little John's life. The thing is that Little John is telling the story to his mom. He said, "Hey mom, who's the voice?" He said, "What voice?" "Well, there was somebody talking to me." "Well, there is no voice. There were a lot of noise, but there were no voice." And Oz says, "Oh, Louis, I hope you will expand your way of thinking before we meet." Yeah. So still wondering, who the hell is Oz? The guy on the green. So I don't know. But I mean, it was good. Then from there we go to some other planet, and so we see General Zod, his son, his wife, and Superman and Eradicator. That they're gonna take over that planet and do his thing. And that's the end of the story. So actually the story did not end. It did, in a way. But the fight is going to continue sometime in the future. I hope that it won't take too long, because I want to see how this fight is going to end, because between Zod and Superman, I want to see that so bad. And just, I mean, it was a good story. So now we have that the Dr. Oz, or yeah, the guy with the green, the guy with the hoodie. He's the one who saved Little John from General Zod. Amazing, I know. So overall, it was a good story. A lot of action. Really like it. It was really good. So I'm gonna choose the best cover for this series, which is gonna be I have to say that I like this cover, where almost all the Supermen are on the cover. Amazing cover. Check that out. This is issue 983. And I would give the story arc 4.5 out of 5, because it was really good. Not perfect, but it was really good. And that's it, guys. Well, guys, this is it. I hope that you like this video. Till later. Bye.